Okay, video 3. My thumb feels like it's gonna fall off, it's so cold. I definitely think there's something to, many different kinds of Sasquatch type beings. And it seems to me like, one lady mentioned there's a baboon looking one that scared the living crap out of her. She felt very threatened. Another one, I listened to a story a guy was telling, same type of thing. It was more of a baboon looking one. So maybe there's genetic cross there. I don't think baboons are the friendliest of, animals. So maybe that's the reason they're more dangerous. But the more ape-looking Sasquatch that I have seen here have been nothing but docile, nothing but curious. I've gifted back and forth with them. My kids have gifted back and forth with them. I hit their areas. They don't ever threaten me. They just move back. I've had loud wood knocks around me. I've had quiet ones, where they knock quietly back and forth, communicate, and you can barely hear them. Where we camp in the summer, they're in their camp all the time. There's foot impressions every day that I find right outside where we camp. Just the structuring in here is amazing. Right here, it's just insane. It's like a hut right here, guys. This is freaking awesome. Wow, that's insane. Why so many in one spot, It's like, did the wind pick a spot like this and just pile them in there? They're all off the ground. I'm shining under it right now to that tree dead center of the screen. There's about, I'd say, 5 feet. All hollow under here. Maybe they curl up under there and sleep. Like this one. Look at this one, it's amazing. This little one here is bent right there. It comes back and then tucks back under. goes under that bend, over that bend. This next bend that comes into it, it goes back under. That literally points. Yeah. That points directly to that freestanding teepee. I wonder where this next one points back the other way. People hunt around here all the time, you know, through the year. And they'll just walk by this stuff and not notice the little things. I used to walk by it. I had no clue what to look for. Wow. There's a couple smaller trees right there that come into a big arch. And look, you got one, that dead center back there that lands right on it. Me and my son on the way home from work pulled down a side road where I knew a lot of structures were, and I stopped and I'm like, that is really cool, you know, those X's and the bend and stuff and structures behind it. And then I pulled forward. He's like, did you see how well that lined up? I backed up, and every single thing that was going on there lined up on point with each other, even the ones in the back. And I call it four-dimensional structure, and I don't, you know, there ain't many people that know that they do that. Utah Sasquatch was one that did. He talked about it. I figured it out. The first time I noticed it was that one bend, which is not far from here. They bent the tamarack. The dead center was the only double tamarack tree. And it landed on 11 different points all the way around that bend. Hit the base of every tree in the necks. And, you know, it was four-dimensional. It's like you got your front structures lining up with your back structures. Utah Sasquatch explained it on one video where, you know, they'll cut out a piece of metal, have it in the foreground, the next metal, back farther and back farther. You don't see it if you're up close, but if you stand back and look at all of them together, it'll make like a human or something, you know, or a cool artwork. Four-dimensional structure. Sasquatch does it with trees. You know, I'm not saying you guys have to believe, but, you know, if you want to look and go to a bend and see maybe the tree in the background that's leaning, that'll be your dead center. So you line up flush with the bend. Wherever that tree in the background or whatever stands out as the dead center, you stand dead center of the bend in that. And look at the structures behind, and you'll start seeing a lot of them will line up with the front on point. Like a tree broke, might land right on point of the top of the bend, or it is so quiet out here. Well, this will be my last video. My fingers are about froze off. Next time maybe I'll hit that side. So check it out for yourself. You know, don't believe me. Just go look yourself, and then go from there.